For my Let's Play video, I'll be reviewing the game Never Alone. To give a little background information on this game, Never Alone is a part of a new game genre called world games, which draws fully upon the richness of unique cultures to create complex and fascinating game worlds for a global audience. For this game in particular, game developers paired with Alaskan native storytellers and elders to create Never Alone, which delves deeply into the traditional lore of the Inupiaq people. Never Alone has a huge focus on culture. The whole point of making this game was to spread awareness of the Inupiaq people and help them reconnect with some of their own heritage. The game developers tried really hard to not stray too far from the Inupiaq culture and really wanted to capture what it was like. So looking at what's playing right now is one of the legends about the beginning of the blizzard, and this was inspired by a lot of the paintings, drawings, and sculptures of the Inupiaq people, and in particular a type of storytelling called scrimshaw. Scrimshaw was the art of carving stories into bone. A lot of the stories in this culture were portrayed this way, and I think this is a great representation of this culture, and I think this game did a really good job of capturing that. For the Inupiaq people, storytelling is their major way of sharing their traditions and legends, and as you can see right now, the text at the bottom is a way of expressing that storytelling, and if you could hear the audio of the game, you would be hearing someone narrating in the Inupiaq language. For the Inupiaq people, reliance on nature was a huge thing. The connection with nature, kind of being one with nature, and also they have this strong idea of togetherness and reliance upon one another. Their whole tribe works as one, and if one falls, then they all sort of fall. So this game does a great job of doing that and kind of expressing that. You can't go anywhere without the other character going there, and if one character goes down, then you have to restart with both. And as you can see right now, there are obstacles like this one where both characters have to interact to be able to accomplish some sort of goal together, which really expresses that idea in the Inupiaq culture of reliance. One of my final thoughts on the culture aspect of this game is the incorporation of the legends and kind of the spirits. I love how they have these spirit guides that pop up, because it really shows the different types of lore that is out in the world and really veers away from kind of the standard stereotypical mainstream games that often don't have creatures like this or anything like that, and it really just incorporates the feel of the Inupiaq people. As I kind of mentioned before, this game veers away from a lot of the stereotypes and the stereotypical characters in games and stuff like that. I think a great example of this is how the main character is actually a young female, and in most cases the main character or protagonist would be a male. And actually in the real legend of this endless winter blizzard, the main character is actually a man, but the game developers decided that they wanted to make it a young female so more people could relate. As we've kind of talked of before, there's this female trope that women often need to be saved or they're kind of helpless, but I love the fact that this character is so strong, not necessarily independent because she has her companion, but she's still the one to be saving her people and getting them through the endless winter. I really love how the game developers created Never Alone and the message that this game kind of represents.